And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Your Philadelphia Phillies.
First pitch moments away. Our starting pitcher in this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And a foul ball. And that misses. And a count even 1-1. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. The lefty ready. And a 1-1. On the ground to third. Trey Turner gloves it. And it gets by him. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. Line drive. Castellanos makes the grab. 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Inside, almost got him.
That's ball 2.
Two out, space is empty. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Braves. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground to the left, Allen. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup.
Kyle
And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Kyle Schwarber stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One out, bases empty. Schwarber working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Foul ball.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Bounced up the middle. Allen to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third. First baseman, Bryce Harper.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Another solid power season. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
here comes
for the Braves,
Ozzie
second
Albies to the
baseman,
dish.
Ozzie Albies.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
That one missed. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Way inside, gets out of the way. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
fifth,
front shoulder coming open instead of staying
Baldwin.
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Drake Baldwin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Second inning here, no score. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting sixth, catcher Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. And that drops in for a strike. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And the lefty with the 0-1. That clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
And now, Michael Harris the second. Two outs. And that is out of play. Now snap throw to first. Baldwin back on a dive. Baldwin off of first with 2 away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gonna bring up JT Realmuto.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
Sale back to work. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag and quickly 1 away in the second.
3rd baseman Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 6th, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And it's fouled away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 ball,
and this is inside. And there's
2
a ball.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting seven.
Well, two-out walks are never
fielder,
good, especially when they're trying to get back into that
Later.
dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right back to him on the mound. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Philadelphia. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd scoreless game. Here's the rookie third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. That's inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 9th, shortstop Nick Allen.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jurickson Profar. Next up for the Braves, grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Allen leads off first with 1 away. And ball 1. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Next offering is downstairs. Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for 1. Over to first, safe.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Junior.
Here's Acuna now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Just missed. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Right side. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one the other way. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. No outs. Runner on second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And Sale deals. It goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Turner, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Sale ready. Swing and a ball popped up. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. There's the strike. just off the inside edge. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Well struck left field. That one back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run comes in to score from second. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Schwarber on at second with 2 down. And that's outside. On the corner for a strike, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes, and he lets the plate umpire know it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wilson makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Baldwin in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Grounder might be 2. Gets it to first. 2 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
So up next, Michael Harris, the second. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Tying run and scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom
for
four,
the
here's the
Phillies.
Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Sale delivers inside, and the count is 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Set him down on strikes
Now
on just 4
third
pitches that
baseman,
time, and this was just
Alex
classic
Bohm.
east-west pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the call third strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That just misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good
Up
2-strike
next
pitch
for
right
the
there.
Phillies,
At worst
right
case scenario,
fielder,
it's weak
Nick
contact in play.
Castellanos.
Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Castellanos at the plate and takes high there. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings through that one.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back.
Leading
Top 5,
off
John
for the
Shelby
Braves,
with Chris
third
Singleton.
baseman,
And leading it off, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Sanchez back to work. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Alvarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the play. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play
Now
was
batting,
easy, but it was
shortstop,
harder than
Nick
it needed to be
Allen.
thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ball one there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Jurickson Profar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Wilson sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses
Ball
the
1,
zone,
no strike.
and that's ball 1. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And a count 1-2. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missing inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
off
And now
for
Bader
the
up to the
Phillies,
plate.
center fielder Harrison Bader.
Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Doubled his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's
Now
2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Sosa leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1-1 now. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Just got to sail that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna there. That is the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. Bader should have it. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman
Here is Ozzie
Albies.
Albies up to hit. And that's in there at the knees. The Braves trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and Albies is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Drake Baldwin. He's 2 for 2. And there's a ball.
Nope.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one sliced foul. Three-two now. Sean Murphy next to bat for the Braves. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves 0. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
And a foul ball. And that is downstairs. 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air. Allen brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, You know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like, he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One and two now. Sale. That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
High fly ball out to center field. Harris. And there are two down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that's in there for strike one. That one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty Cal Quantrill.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A strikeout and a walk. That one at the knees for a strike. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Now
he's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 58, Tanner Banks.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Leading off for the
A lot of
Braves,
times you're looking
catcher,
for a
Sean
guy to
Murphy.
get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That's in for a strike. holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. So the tying run at second.
Ball 1.
Double-barreled action in the
1 ball, 2
bullpen.
strikes,
Matt Strom up and loosening in the pen. Alvarado warming up as well. This to third. Boom. Whips it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Now
It doesn't
third
matter how many
baseman,
highlight reel
Nacho
plays you make if you
Alvarez
can't execute
Jr.
the small stuff, just like we saw.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. digs in now.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt. But no advance. That's ball 1. Murphy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Nick Allen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. To third. Boom. Sends it across to first. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. He is singled and he is flied to left. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's Bader now. Check swing, called strike. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson also throwing. Quattro back to work. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Edmundo Sosa.
And the batter now, Edmundo Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front
left
there. Just
fielder,
needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back
Wilson.
on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Phillies down in order. They're on top 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Phillies.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Strom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Here's
for
Profar
Atlanta,
now.
left fielder
1 for 3.
Profar.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's down and away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Go to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for 3 in this one. On a line. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone
baseman,
down the middle,
Phillies.
and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Slice the other way and foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ball 1 there. Right side. Castellanos sizing this one up, and that's the third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the 8th. Tyler Kinley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Trey Turner.
Leading off for
If you
the
don't
Phillies,
get ahead in the count, you can
shortstop,
forget about
Trey
having any success
Turner.
against him.
And that misses. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one misses. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Kinley, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Hunter Stratton, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
Nope, upstairs.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he walked him.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't
the first
offer at it.
baseman,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at
Harper.
first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit
Now
out of his
batting,
own right
third
there. I don't think that's a
baseman,
strike if he takes
Phillies.
it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Boom. In the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yohan Duran.
And one thing on him,
Now
he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Yohan Duran.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Harris at the plate now. That's ball one.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The Braves down to their final strike. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Three, two.
This one popped up. Boom. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.